The Bible is full of stories of incredible archaeological finds that prove the truth of its claims. Here are 5 amazing discoveries that bring the Bible to life. The first one is the Tel Dan stele. In 1993, an international team of archaeologists unearthed a collection of Mesha's stele yards at Tel Dan in northern Israel. One of the stele yards bears an inscription that includes the name of the biblical King David. It was written by Mesha, the king of Moab, who reigned from 896 to 862 BC. The Bible tells the story of how David defeated Moab and his army, 2 Samuel 8-2. This archaeological discovery provides strong evidence that David really existed and was indeed a great warrior. The second one is the Ketef Hinnom inscription. In 1974, archaeologists discovered 2 small clay fragments known as the Ketef Hinnom inscriptions while excavating an ancient burial cave near Jerusalem. The fragments date back to the 7th century BC and contain the oldest known Hebrew inscription outside of Egypt. They were found inside a small jar buried with a dead baby, which may have been an offering to a deity. One fragment has a blessing inscribed on it, while the other has an imprecation or a curse. The discovery of these artifacts provided valuable insight into the religious practices and language of ancient Judah. The third one is the Siloam inscription. In 1990, Israeli archaeologist Eilat Mazar uncovered a stone near the ancient pool of Siloam that bears an inscription mentioning Hezekiah, the king of Judah, who reigned from 715 to 686 BC. The Bible tells the story of how Hezekiah was a good king who made reforms to the worship of Yahweh, the God of Israel, and how he was rewarded with 15 years added to his life after he prayed fervently for deliverance against the Assyrians. 2 Kings 20:1-11. The Siloam inscription is the first extra-biblical evidence we have for the existence of Hezekiah and the authenticity of his account in the Bible. Number 4 is the Dead Sea Scrolls. Between 1947 and 1956, a series of ancient Jewish text scrolls and fragments were discovered in the caves near the Dead Sea, which were written between the last 3 centuries BC and the 1st century CE. These scrolls include some of the oldest known copies of biblical books such as Isaiah, which dates back to around 125 BC, and Exodus, which dates back to around 100 BC. The Dead Sea Scrolls provide valuable insight into the development of the Hebrew Bible and the Jewish community in the Second Temple period. And the 5th one is the Nazareth inscription. In 2009, archaeologists discovered a stone in the Church of the Nations in Nazareth, which is believed to have been part of a building project during the time of Jesus Christ. The inscription on the stone reads, "To the God of Israel, Jesus, son of Joseph." It is believed to have come from a building that was destroyed when Jesus was about 30 years old. This would have been around the year 26 or 27 AD. This is very important because it shows that Jesus was known in his hometown as the son of Joseph, and this supports the claim in the Bible that Jesus was born in Nazareth. These are just a few examples of the many archaeological discoveries that have helped to confirm the historical accuracy of the Bible. From ancient artifacts to modern discoveries, there is a wealth of evidence that supports the truth of the Bible. For more videos of amazing archaeological discoveries that prove the Bible is true, stay tuned.